New England, winning is the way. From Mr. Kraft saving the team to Tom Terrific making it an icon, to do it Bill's way. These are the Patriots. Baltimore, a working-class city looking for its heroes to be more. It's the toughness of Johnny U and the unbreakable heart of Ray Lewis. In Baltimore, even the band won't surrender. These are the Ravens.
And everybody is ready to go for this matchup between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens here at the M&T Bank Stadium.
What's up, YouTube? It's Patriots 5 fan. Got you here a New England Patriots franchise as here we're playing against the Baltimore Ravens. This was a really good game as we're always playing at their home. But I actually decided to make this video. I want to talk about the week 2, what happened in week 2, and then the week 3 picks. So I wanted to show you, they didn't really want to just play a random game on Ultimate Team or something like that, so I decided just to use this video as that. And then after I'm done talking about it, then I'll come back into the game. And so yeah, so we played the New York Jets as a Thursday night game, and it seemed like a long time ago. And that game was very disappointing, even though we won 10-3 or 13-10. We just had so hard struggling on our offense and stuff like that, but our defense held up at least to keep the lead. Got those 2 picks, but it really hit on that game. Then we got the Carolina Panthers versus the the Buffalo Bills. I watched that game a little bit. I watched the end as I saw E.J. Manuel score that touchdown and threw that touchdown to Stevie Johnson. Carolina that just sucks for them. They lost 23-24. Then you got the Browns versus the Ravens. Ray Rice got injured in that game, and somehow the Browns held them to 14 points in that game, even though they only scored 6. Didn't see much. The Browns traded Trent Richardson, which I was really surprised how they did it in the middle of the year. But they got a first round draft for next year on that, so they got 2 of them. I think they have 2 of them this year in this coming up season, so that's a pretty good deal. Then you got the Bears versus Vikings. I saw Jay Cutler threw that touchdown to Martellus Bennett. That was a pretty cool one for the game-winning touchdown as they won 30-31. Then you got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Chiefs. I'm surprised the Chiefs are doing pretty good this year. They won 16-17. I saw that game. I saw Tony Romo do okay. That was just a normal Tony Romo game. Just letting you know that. It's a typical Tony Romo. Then you got the Redskins versus Packers. I watched that game and I saw the blowout like 35-0 or something like that. And I was surprised RG3 wasn't that good. I would be a little bit worried if I was a Redskins fan. I'd be worried if I'm worried about the Patriots too. But I don't know. I gotta see how we do this coming up week. And we got the Titans versus Texans, and that game went to overtime. And the Texans won 30-24. Saw that one just towards the end. And that was a pretty crazy ending, actually, because the guy missed a field goal. He had 3 chances to kick a field goal, only made 1 out of the 3 because they called timeouts and the flag, all that stuff. Now you got the you got the Colts versus Dolphins. I watched that one. Andrew Luck did pretty good. The Miami Dolphins is probably our only threat in the AFC East. They're also 2-0, and I don't know. It's just can't wait to see how that goes. We gotta tighten up this coming up week, because we cannot do this whole season, because we play pretty good teams this year and I really wanted to win. So we got the Chargers versus Eagles, and that guy kicked the game-winning field goal towards the end of the game, 33-30. Michael Vick had a pretty good game, I think. So I'm not sure if he'll be do the same this coming up week. I'm not sure about that one. So we got the Ravens versus Rams. It was a pretty close game, as I can see here. I was surprised the Rams scored 24 points. As it was 31-24. Didn't watch that game that much either. We got the Lions versus Cardinals. That one too I didn't watch, but I know the Cardinals beat the Lions 25-21. The Lions are kind of slacking. Then you got the Saints versus Buccaneers. I was watching that game. That game was crazy. Everything. If you're a Bucs fan, that just sucks, man. Everything was going against the Bucs on that one. Everything, absolutely every single bad call, every single anything that any bad look. Then you got the Broncos versus Giants. As didn't watch that game so much, but all I know the Broncos won 41-23. Now that was the Manning Bowl. That game wasn't that so great. The Giants are still 0-2. That's kind of weird to see. They got the Jaguars versus Raiders. As the Raiders won 19-9. It's cool to see the Jaguars actually scored more than 1 point, more than 2 points from last week. I think they only scored like 2 points last week. So MJD was hurt in that game a little bit, but I think he's coming back this week. Then you got the 49ers versus Seahawks, as the 49ers blew them out kind of 29-3. That was really good defense. I watched that one. And then you got the Monday night game as the Bengals played the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers are kind of slacking. They're kind of like the New England Patriots, but that is the last year. They're also starting to head down. And I can see that going. I see that path going in for right now as the Bengals won. So that was it for week 2. Week 2 was pretty crazy. Just everything, very close games, ridiculous stuff, everything. So the football is pretty good so far. So now we got the week 3, as tonight the Chiefs and Eagles are playing tonight. And that game, I have to pick Kansas City Chiefs on that one. I think the Chiefs are really doing good with Andy Reid as the head coach. I think he's a really good one. Big improvement from last year. So I'm picking them. Not sure to score on any of these games. I'm just picking who I think they're going to win. So we got the Texans versus Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win it if they're doing pretty good. From what I've seen last week, I don't know. Since they were playing the Browns, I was surprised that they held up like that. But then Texans, I can see a Texans coming up and surprising them. So I can go either way on that one, either Ravens or Texans. Then you got the Browns versus Vikings. I think the Browns might win this game unless they're like how they usually are before not scoring at all and having a low-scoring game. Unless AP does really, really good against his defense, I believe the Vikings might have a better chance since AP. But I don't know. That could also go either way. Then you got the Giants versus Panthers. I believe the Giants are going to win this one. Cam Newton, or Scam Newton, what I call him when he's doing bad. And yeah, he's not doing so great in his junior year right now. I don't think he's going to win this one unless they do improve. I do not see that happening. Then you have the Packers versus Bengals, and I think the Packers are going to win this one since the Packers actually did really good these 2 weeks. They're looking unstoppable, almost unstoppable. So I'm picking them to win that one. Pretty good game, as you know, not so close, but not a blowout. So then you got the Rams versus Cowboys. I would not be surprised if the Rams do win this one, because the Rams are actually not that bad this year, even though they are they're 0-2, but they were really close in all their games. So I don't know. It just depends on the Cowboys. It all depends how Tony Romo does. If he does bad or good. Because if he does bad, the Rams are going to win. And if Romo's doing good, more likely they're going to win. So you got the Lions versus Redskins, and that game, I think, I have no clue. Unless RG3 does good, I think the Lions are going to win it. But that's it. It's just if most of these games are, if this guy does good, they're going to win. If not, the other team has a better chance of winning, basically, on a lot of these games. As you can see, the Bucs and the Patriots are playing. And if Tom Brady, or just the Patriots continue doing what they are right now, and if Josh Freeman actually doesn't have a pretty good game, we might lose this one. But it all depends on if the Bucs can do good. If the Bucs are good and we're playing bad, the Bucs are gonna win. And if we're not doing, if we keep going the same way, but hopefully we improve this week, because I really do not want to lose to the Bucs. I really do not want to lose to them. But then you have the Cardinals versus Saints. I'm picking the Cardinals on this one, because Cardinals are actually doing pretty dang good. Actually, I don't know if I'm not sure if the Rams are actually 0-2. I don't know. I forgot if the Cardinals versus the Rams. I forgot who won that game. But whatever. I was just saying from before. I was thinking, but I think the Cardinals might win this game. Then you got the Chargers versus Titans. Chargers are gonna win this one. I don't think the Titans are gonna do good this week. Then you got the Falcons versus Dolphins. Ooh, that's gonna be a really good game. I'm picking the Falcons unless if they're doing really good. Then you got the Buffalo Bills versus Jets. I have to go with the Bills on that one, because the Jets are not going to do good, even though they're 1-1. I don't think they will. But the Colts versus the 49ers. 49ers are going to win that one, no doubt. I don't think, even with Trent Richardson there, I don't think the Colts. That just sucks for that one. And then you got another pretty bad game. You got the Seahawks versus the Jaguars. I think this is going to be a complete blowout, since it is home for the Seahawks. Complete blowout. So then you got the Bears versus Steelers. Bears are going to win that one. I think their defense, their offense, are doing pretty good this year. And then you got the Monday night game, Raiders versus Broncos. I believe the Broncos are going to win that one, unless the Broncos are actually doing bad. I can see that happening, because I know the Broncos are having a pretty good game, pretty good streak right now, winning and all that stuff. But we have to see. We got to see if they're going to continue doing that, or it's just a short period of time, doing good and doing bad, doing good, doing bad. Because the Raiders aren't that bad of a team. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a very tough game for them. But if it is, then So you can see this game. This game was very lopsided. It was just so hard to stop Ray Rice in this game, because I actually added some what was it called? I put in some new sliders. So the defense was pretty good, even though they ran the ball most of the time. See there, he threw a pick. Matt Elam goes and gets the pick 6. And basically the game is over with that interception. So we do actually don't go undefeated, as the Baltimore Ravens do beat us. You see their 3rd down. Try to do something. There's nothing I can do really much here. And you see Aaron Dawson actually held on to that one. Real life, he would have dropped it. But here we go. You can see he gets sacked. So it is 4th and 28. And basically there's no point really of me doing this, but might as well try, and I just chuck it up deep, and gets picked off by Matt Elam again. His 2nd interception of the day. He gets tackled at midfield, and that is it for the game, as we lose 63-46. Very high scoring game. Offense was doing really good, but just towards the end, the Ravens capitalized, score fast, defense stopped them. As you can see on that one, you see almost 500 passing yards for Tom Brady, only 30 rushing yards. That's really why that kind of happened, because usually when we rush, we do good, but if we don't, it's not. I don't know. It seems like if we don't rush, we're not going to do so great. But you can see here, next week we are playing against the Buffalo Bills at home. as we are 4-1, as they're 6-9, as the best record in the division. So thank you guys for watching. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.